right. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Here's my first question. How do you numb and distract yourself? It's a big question. And what I believe is normal for most of us is to make ourselves feel bad because sometimes we want to turn off the human button. Now, there are obviously better ways to numb and distract, but let's not overlook the fact that it's actually normal to want to numb and distract. I don't think this is new to our current situation, but I do think we always, throughout different periods in our lives, are looking for different ways to literally numb and distract ourselves. One of my favorite things to do is I love rom-coms, also known as romantic comedies. I can watch the same movie 30 times if I love it. And when my brain is on overload and I've just had it, you betcha that I will just flick on the TV. I probably watched Twilight 500 times and I'm completely fine with it. You can have another addiction. What do I mean by that? Like you can try and numb and get yourself actually not even feeling by yourself, like not 1 glass of wine, but maybe 6 glasses of wine because you just had a long day and you just need to take the edge off and this is what I need to do to feel okay. And none of that is wrong. But we will tell ourselves, we will actually shame ourselves and say like, I should be doing something other than this, or I'm not being productive, or what am I getting done, or the stronger version of me, or the better person, or oh, I ate those cookies, so tomorrow now I'm going to have to run 6 miles. Like this is what our brain does to us all the time. And it robs us of so many things. It robs us of true pleasure. It robs us of true choice, joy, excitement. The list can go on because when we tend to go off into numbing or distracting or checking out, we do things that might actually make us happy. But we tell ourselves, I should be doing something other than this. And so half the time, even when we're numbing and distracting, we're not even enjoying the fact that we're relaxed. So take a moment here, and I'm going to just keep sharing what I do, right? But sometimes one of the funniest things I like to do is online shop and put a bunch of things in my basket, but never check out. But it just, like, oh, that's a cute outfit. Well, first of all, I'm a yoga teacher. I rarely would be dressed up in a nice suit. So the fact that I even put that in my basket cracks me up because I'm not going to wear that to dinner. But it just lets me numb for a second. I'm not thinking about work. I'm not thinking about what needs to be done at the house. I'm not thinking about my laundry. I'm not thinking about, my car should be cleaned out. My closet should be organized. Oh, because our brains will tell us all these things we can do. And for that brief moment when I'm zipping through Free People, my favorite store on the planet, and just putting it in that basket just lets me numb. And when we do things that aren't considered correct, and what do I mean by that? Look, I shouldn't be spending money, or I shouldn't be drinking, or I shouldn't be just laying here on the couch doing nothing. What if you could start harnessing that energy differently around numbing and distracting yourself? What if you actually started to choose what you numb and distracted with and say, you know what? I'm going to numb and distract myself right now, and I'm going to enjoy this versus spending half the time that you're doing it judging that you're doing it. One of my greatest teachers is my 7-year-old daughter, Olivia, and she loves to have movie night. And several times she has told my husband and I, no phones when we're watching a movie. It is a way for her to distract herself and numb, is to just sit, lay on the floor, and be with her family. And just notice how we even resist that, just sitting and being still and just chilling and doing nothing. Yet, I think of the times we've actually done that, where we've just, the 3 of us, been there as a family, eating popcorn, having chocolate. My husband has a beer, I'm watching, she's watching, we're all cuddled up. And it's this precious moment, but yet I find the first 15 minutes of it, I'm sitting there going, well, okay, I didn't respond to that email. Okay, I didn't do this. I should have changed the laundry before I even started this. Did I remember to change the dishwasher? Oh, Kyle needs to do this. And there it goes. So we choose this numbing and distracting, and instead of even enjoying why we're even choosing to numb and distract, we're judging it. So a great exercise is to write down the things you do to numb and distract. And it doesn't matter. You never have to show this to someone else. It could be crazy things. I mean, truthfully, sometimes I like to sing and dance by myself in front of a mirror, and no one would know it, and I pretend that one day that's who I'm going to be. So Lady Gaga, thank you, because you inspire me. But it's a way for me to numb and distract. Whatever your list looks like, it's fine. And then next to that list, put what it actually makes you feel. Does drinking a glass of wine make you feel relaxed and wonderful? Do you love to smell the wine, taste the wine, or are you just drinking it just so that you don't have to feel anything? Knowing that difference, knowing that you can actually choose what you're going to numb yourself with and enjoy it, can completely change the game. Because what do we do if we're with other people and we're numbing and distracting with them? We'll say things like, oh, don't judge me, I'm going to have a second glass of wine. Or, oh my gosh, don't worry, tomorrow I'm going to get back on eating well. Or, oh, I'm going to have to go to the gym for 4 hours after doing this today. Or, you're not going to believe this, but I spent the entire day on the couch. It's like we have to tell everyone else what we did to almost make ourselves feel okay about it. And what if you could just make yourself feel okay, that it's human, it's normal to want to check out sometimes, because let's face it, being human isn't the easiest thing, and what a world if we could actually have more choice on how we numb, how we distract, and do it in a way that actually makes us feel